Okay, guys, back again with another movie review. It's been a while. Sorry for for the disappearance and lack of communication on my part. But last week, I went to see Twisters with my brother, and this was at first, I was very reluctant to see this film, but I do love Glenn Powell, and it's starring Glenn Powell, Daisy Edgar Jones, and Anthony Ramos. And I've only seen him in. I'm just introduced to him with Transformers, Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and Daisy Edgar Jones. I've only seen her in Fresh, and if you guys haven't seen that, that's on Hulu. So I suggest give that a shot. But Twisters is I guess you could say it it's a sequel to the original Twister. It does not feel like it at all, but I guess you could say it's a standalone sequel. There are a little bit of references to the original. I mean, other than them using Dorothy, there isn't really that much that they follow up on from the OG original that was released in '96 with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton, which I saw for the first time before this came out. Twisters came out just to prepare myself for this. And to be honest, I hate to say this because a lot of people might love Glenn Powell. I'm one of them. However, this was very lackluster and very disappointing. Aside from the phenomenal cinematography and the visual effects and the sound design, there isn't really much I liked about this film. One of them, aside from Glenn Powell's Tyler Owens character, Daisy Marie Jones is actually the main character of this film, and the way they marketed this film was completely wrong, in my opinion. The way they marketed this film is centered around Glenn Powell and his character. However, it's just a movie about I'm conquering your fears and also trying to and also Daisy Edgar Jones, her character, trying to overcome her mental health after losing some of her close friends during a twister because she's a storm chaser, and after that she goes AWOL, leaves her hometown, and doesn't even call her mom or her best friend back, Javi, who's played by Anthony Ramos, and he's con- he convinces her to come back to the hometown to help help find a way find a way to disrupt this tornado. And a I'm not too keen on the idea of trying to disrupt something that's natural in nature, and I think it takes away the 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 idea of the original Twister about how natural disasters such as these hurricanes, twisters, tsunamis, how we can identify how they're created and move from there. How can we stop them? How are they created? But this idea that we can sort of put devices into these natural disasters to try to identify what the problem is and take them down is I'm not I'm not really a big fan of that. I will say that the way they created and designed these twisters and the impact that we see the community go through in twisters is great. And honestly, Tyler Owens and his crew are the only ones I like in this movie. Are the only ones I like in this movie, Javi included. I feel like if the main character is Daisy Edgar Jones' character, then you should market this film around her. And I was very disappointed that all of the marketing went to Glenn Powell. However, the main character is Daisy Edgar Jones, and her character is kind of an asshole and doesn't really take responsibility for her actions and kind of thinks that everything revolves around her. And there's this whole argument that she gets into with Javi, and he has to apologize to her, which I think is total bullshit. I do like the like I said, I like the set pieces, the visual effects, the cinematography. But overall, if you're gonna ask me which I prefer, Twisters or the original Twister, I'm going to go with Twister. It's a far more intriguing story, and the love story between the two leads is just way better, and I feel like there's better chemistry between them. Other than that, I don't think I'll go back and rewatch this. It was kind of disappointing for me. I'd give this probably about 3.5 stars. But let me know what you guys think of this film. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.